Hey everybody, Tim Ralston here. Today is the day we're going to put this 50-year-old iconic ultimate survival vehicle to the test. This is the ROKON. This is the Tim Ralston series ROKON. And you're going to see just what this beast can do. So buckle up, let's check it out, alright? Okay, so today we're going to go over a lot of the different features about this ROKON. This is a billy goat. I'm just telling you. They definitely should have named it the billy goat because this thing will go anywhere. You can probably see, obviously, this has been around for 50 years. They've upgraded the front suspension, which really helps out a lot. There's a couple other features too that I really like about this. When you turn your wheel and engage it all the way, turning hard right or hard left, the actual drivetrain disconnects, so it doesn't allow you to pull yourself over, so you can actually kind of spin it out in tight situations, which I like a lot. But when you're having it locked in, this thing is two-wheel drive. The tires on this thing allow you to have a very light footprint, so you can just kind of glide over the really nastiest terrain. We're going to try to find as many cruddy situations as we can out here, but this thing, like I said, can just climb. You just put it up against the wall and up you go. Watch, I'll show you. This thing's incredible. I think I'll stop here. This thing is built so tough. Even the kickstand is tough. If you get into a situation where you got to move this thing around, you know, it's not that heavy of a vehicle. So it's pretty easy to just jump it up on its jack stand, spin this sucker around. Now I'm going the other way. Some of these benefits of this bike being the size that it is and the power, the two-wheel drive, this is like taking quad, an ATV that we know can go anywhere, squishing it together, still allowing you to go more places than an ATV can go. I'm going to go through this Hobbitville over here to show you. No ATV is going to follow me in here. I want to point out a really cool feature that I know I've never seen on any videos, but you know, I have a motocross background where I'm used to standing up when I ride. This is kind of, you sit down, use your legs as another balance point. But with your foot pegs being so far up here, it's just uncomfortable because you really want to get your weight forward over your front end so you can climb some really difficult places. This, utilizing my back pegs that are for my passenger, man, that puts me where I can put a lot of weight forward on this ROKON to be able to keep my front end down so I can go over crazy stuff like this. So pretty neat. With this ROKON, I have to kind of change my mindset. You know, normally I would go through this stuff with speed, jump it, and be able to get over some of these obstacles, but being that it's built like it is, I've got to retrain myself to let the bike do the work. These treads, these big tires, I think instead of doing the route that I normally would take on a motocross, I'm going to try a different route with this thing. It's a little sketchy, but I think this bike is built for it. Now we're going to go and do a test that I'm kind of regretting actually already before I even do it. But we're going to see if this thing floats. They say it floats, but it's only like 52 degrees right now. But I see down there a beautiful little river, so we're gonna just give that a shot and see what this thing can do. All right, well, we found the water in Arizona. That's pretty hard to do, but here we found it. But that's about 10 feet deep. I'd like to start off a little bit smaller and then work our way up. But so far, this ROKON has taken me so far, so fast, farther than I've ever been before back here in these woods. And it's acted just like I thought it would. It was a billy goat. It goes where no other thing can go. So other than some of the 8-wheelers that will float, I can't think of another vehicle that has all the attributes that this ROKON has. So we're going to find a less deep fall off point to enter with this ROKON. I'm thinking down that way probably be a little bit better. So let's go do a little scouting and see if we can find an entry point to cruise through. But we've got a really fast moving stream. I have no idea what this is going to do, so it's going to be fun. I think we found a place to cross. I have no idea how deep this thing is. I'm guessing 3 feet, 4 feet maybe. I'm trying to make it to the middle island so I can go up and we're going to float our way down. If for any reason I don't make it, just catch me about a mile downstream. Hopefully this thing will still be floating. So this is going to be fun. It's cold, but it's going to be fun. All right, we're back up on the bluff. You know, I gotta tell you, I've been riding motorcycles since I've been 12, all right? I'm just gonna turn 50. I ride them all the time, all different types. Motocross, enduros, trials, I ride a lot. Never claimed I was the best at any of them, but this bike makes you good in the backcountry. It gets you where you want to be. It may not be the fastest, you're not gonna do any wheelies, but the thing is with this one, the more gear you have on it, the better it handles. There's more weight over the tires. Like if you put more weight at the front end of this thing, that front tire grip's even better. And it just pulls up and over things. It's really one of the best cycles that I could imagine. And if we're all talking about, if you had just one type of vehicle, transportation to get you from point A to point B, whether it be in an urban environment or like it is out here, super steep, rocks. I mean, this is tough terrain. This is the cycle, because you can have speed with a motocrosser, but you can't carry any gear other than what's on your back. This thing, I can pack it full. We're gonna do another test with the trailer. I'm gonna carry 400 pounds around here and then watch this thing go. But I haven't finished putting this through a test, but man, what we did today, I'm way impressed. This thing is well above what its bill of lading is. I mean, I'm real impressed with this thing. So I encourage you guys to come in, take a spin on this thing, or grab one close to you. You'll be very impressed with this thing. So I'm Tim Ralston. This is Gear Up. I will catch you on another test run.